Parks in Orlando are more than just parks, and both Disney and Universal have their own hotels. And have you ever wondered what's it like to stay in one of these hotels? That's what I'll show you in this video. It's like getting into a beach. Hello from Universal Orlando Resort. You can even get your own wand here. I'm at Cabana Bay, a hotel that Universal classifies as prime value. Universal has 4 different types of hotels, ranging from economical to luxury, and there are 8 hotels in total. They're all close to each other, obviously close to the parks. With their luxury properties, you even get Universal Express. That means you can skip the line in most attractions at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. Not the case with this one here, but all hotels offer early park admission to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, also certain Volcano Bay attractions, and free transportation to the parks. The shuttles come and go all the time. It is really good. That's already one of the main reasons why you'd choose one of these hotels. Now, keep watching to discover the others. And make sure you wait until the end to see what's new in Orlando. Oh, look at this. Mobile check-in. There's nobody in this line here. And look at the other. It's constantly busy. So save yourself some time. Look at this. The key. The keys have our names. Cabana Bay is a lovely hotel, and the theme here is the 1950s and 60s. They literally go into every detail. I mean, look at these old cars parked here. They even come with old suitcases inside. I love the details. Inside, the main restaurant is like a diner. So cute. You have this drive-in feel. And I'll show you more later when I come back to eat. No way. Do these work? Yeah, they do. Ah. Have you ever had a dial phone like this at home? Growing up in Brazil, I had when I was a kid. And now let me show you the room. The hotel room is absolutely lovely. It maintains the 1950s and 60s feel here. And I loved that we got a teasing but private view. But the main attraction here, what is it, baby? The pool.
Oh, I thought you were going to say me there for a second.
No.
When you bring me into the camera, you say the main attraction?
No.
The pool. Okay, just make sure. Yeah.
And there are 2 big pools. A lazy river.
Yeah.
Water slide.
For you, and the active one for me.
Look at the sand. Ooh.
It's beach-like.
Yes. Look at this. Yes. It's so fine, like Clearwater Beach. Yes. Really nice.
Yeah, better than nice.
All these buildings here are part of Cabana Bay. Look at how many. And there's even another side. Even that one over there that looks a little different, it's also still Cabana Bay. It's like getting into a beach. Hello. Paradise. That feels so good, but you gotta buy these floats here. They don't rent them. I got the cheapest one for adults, which was $7 and something, I think $7.25. The life vests are free though. Anyone can just grab them here, both for adults and kids. Look at how big the hotel is. The lobby is over here. Here's the restaurant, and there are 2 different pools on the 2 different sides of the hotel. Here's like a beach with the lazy river, And here's this other pool with the water slide. Both pools simulate a beach, you know, with this entry like this. Really like a beach. But most Universal hotels have a really cool feature that not everyone realizes. And let me show you what it is. There is a walking path connecting most hotels to Universal City Walk and hence also Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. The walk into here was very lovely because it's like you're in a garden, but at some point you arrive at the main street over here. At the reception they told me it's about 20 minutes to get to the city walk. It is a beautiful walk, so even if you don't want to go to the parks, but if you want to exercise, it's a good alternative to the gym. If you don't want to do the exercise, it's easy to just get one of these shuttles. But Cabana Bay has an advantage that the others don't. If you walk to the other side, you arrive at Volcano Bay, and there's a private entrance right here for hotel guests. We're basically still inside the hotel, and here's the entrance. Now, you can ask me about the ticket. How do you buy the ticket? There's guest service right here as soon as you enter the park, or you can buy directly on your phone. Over here on this side, you can connect to Universal City Walk, and over here, you connect to Volcano Bay. You can actually see Volcano Bay from the hotel. At night, they have movies at the pool, and there's even a fire pit if you're feeling like s'mores. There's a Universal store here, so in case you forgot to buy anything at the parks, you can get it right here. Oh, wow. You can even get your own wand here. But also, if you buy anything at the parks, you can get it delivered directly to the hotel. There's also a game room here. And here's the bowling, but it only opens later. I'm here in Orlando for a travel conference, and another major advantage of Cabana Bay is the location. 15 minutes away from the convention center. There's plenty of parking here, but it is not free. It is paid. It costs $19. But on the other hand, there's no resort fee here, and resort fees are becoming a thing here in Orlando. A lot of hotels that don't have a fraction of what they offer here are now charging resort fees. So, okay, time to eat. I'm back at the diner. We got various options here inside, from burgers to Italian pizza, salads, chicken. They have different types of food, but this burger just looked so good that I couldn't resist. And it is huge. The price is the same compared to restaurants outside, but look at this, they don't expect any tips here, so it ends up being cheaper. That was delicious. So much food that I even got some leftovers. We spent 5 days at Cabana Bay and absolutely loved the experience. The event was at the convention center with fun luncheons every day and fun parties every night. But the best thing was to discover what's new in Orlando. Epcot has 2 great new rides, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure and Guardians of the Galaxy. In Ratatouille, it feels like you shrunk down to Chef Remy's size and you even smell the food. But Guardians of the Galaxy became one of my favorite all-time rides. It's a roller coaster in the dark with music. Fantastic. Downtown, we experienced the brand new Steinmetz Hall, considered one of the world's most acoustically perfect spaces. After nearly 20 years in the making, the theater opened in January, and it is fabulous. But what surprised me most was to discover a place far from Orlando's tourist corridor called Lake Nona. This is now the most innovative area in town, even nicknamed the Jetson City. We're now gonna discover one of the newest hotels here in Orlando. It's in an area called Lake Nona. The brand new Wave Hotel is considered the most technologically advanced hotel in the world. From windows to beds, everything here is high tech. I love it. This is the robot waiter called Rosie. Any similarity?
So this construction zone right down in front of the hotel, that's a facility called Simcom. So it's aviation training. Lake Nona is going to be home to one of the world's first vertiports, which is a vertical takeoff and landing airport for electric air taxis. Wow. So effectively flying cars. So the pilots for those electric air taxis will actually be training right there in that building.
And talking about innovation, this is one of the most innovative shuttles you'll find in the world. It's a driverless shuttle. Look at this.
So make sure your seatbelts are tightened. And at least 5 minutes.
Yep.
There will always be someone here to tell you where you're going.
Is the goal to someday not have anybody on it and you just get on?
Yeah, the goal here is eventually to transition those like Sam who are working in the shuttles today into our Beacon Command Center. Is this everybody's first time riding an autonomous shuttle?
Yeah.
So imagine if there was nobody on board, right? It'd be a lot difficult to understand, you know, where do we go?
Yeah.
How do I sit? Where am I going? But right now you can see Sam is not driving. The vehicle is truly driving itself. And if everybody waves over here, you can see in the command center, they're watching all of our vehicles around the country right now.
You mentioned something about being the longest in the world.
Yes. So Beep is operating the largest and longest autonomous shuttle fleet network in the entire country. We started our first route for the community here in September 2019.
That is like a video game. The plan is to, one day, have these taking people all the way to the airport. Thank you. The closing party was at Islands of Adventure.
No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can
The top new attraction here is the Velocicoaster.
to a place with no
That's just for the bravest. You reach 70 miles an hour here. I settled for Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, which is from 2019, but still new to me.
This is the fastest roller coaster I've ever been to. Think about a roller coaster. This goes twice or 3 times as fast. It's crazy.
This park, Islands of Adventure, is exactly what the name suggests. There are 8 islands here, and you go for the adventure. These islands are themed, so you have Skull Island with King Kong, you have Jurassic Park, and of course, Harry Potter.
Hello?
Hello! This is the only place in Florida where you see snow. And look at this, how beautiful. The sunset over here today.
purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there.
I'm here right after publishing the 3rd video in Mexico City, where I tried the delicious churros, and I looked at this, couldn't resist.
Chasing all that we do not care. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not care. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not care. Chasing all that.
Seriously, once in a lifetime, both here and at Epcot. I'm so happy. People are gonna miss you in this video. Just realize that.
Why?
Because you're not in it, baby.
Oh, you did a selfish video.
No. Oh, no.
That's okay.
What were you doing when I was in the conference?
Sleeping.
Oh, come on. No, tell the truth. You were working.
Oh, yes. Somebody had to keep the business going.
Yeah.